Valorant players have been lied to. The best agent for the AWP is not Jett, it's Yoru. During VCT Masters Bangkok, the champions T1 has been having Yoru be the primary operator holder for the team, instead of the traditional Jett. But the crazy part is, T1 has two different players in Buzz and Izu that both play Yoru, both AWP, and both have completely different playstyles. So how do these two playstyles differ? And how did that result in them absolutely smashing the previous world champs EDG in a 3-1 fashion? Comparing Buzz to Izu is like comparing a calculating robot to a beast that runs on instinct. Buzz always takes fights in situations where he has the advantage. He starts with his usual holding A long with an AWP. EDG try to punish this by pulling out an attack side AWP of their own, but Buzz has the advantage as the defending side gets the line of sight first. EDG Cypher cages off Buzz, so he transitions to holding for anyone swinging out of the smoke and grabs another kill. At this point, Buzz now has lost the positioning advantage since EDG have broken out of the lobby choke point. A re-peek would be way too risky, so he repositions to hold A short, where he once again has the advantage on anyone who would peek him and even has a second gate crash to escape. EDG follows up by breach ulting sight, but Buzz doesn't TP out. This is where his experience shows. He doesn't get nervous and waits for his Omen smoke and ISO ult to set up yet another advantageous fight. Buzz uses this gap in the smoke to catch off Smoggy. T1's ISO loses the kill contract, and that's when Buzz pushes out of the smoke and catches a completely defenseless breach. Knowing the last enemy is hell, he sets up his final fight with a pop flash off the floor and swings at the same time as his teammate for a double peek to finish off the perfect textbook ace. Not one of these fights did EDG have an advantage on Buzz. Now take all of that and compare that to Izu and you'll see something completely different. As EDG executes on the B site, Izu takes matters into his own hands. He jumps out of the heaven smoke, lands a quick op shot the moment he lands, and takes his gate crash out, narrowly escaping death. A super risky scenario where he had none of the advantage, yet because of his raw aim talent and usage of the element of surprise, he happens to make it work. The angles Izu takes are also based on what he's comfortable with, rather than what logically makes sense. Here, Izu holds the riskier mid angle, rather than the safer A main or B main line. Sensing a player is here, he peeks wide, catching EDG's Teho, which leads to an early 5v4 advantage for T1. 30 seconds later, the round develops toward A. Holding full utility, Izu dry peeks ramp and catches Viper. He then follows up with a wide angle hold where he hits not one, but two insane flicks with the AWP. Izu plays more off of instinct. If he senses a timing, he'll take it. If the fight is 50-50, he'll win because he believes he's the better player. Combine this with a calculative Buzz, and you can see why T1 is such a terrifying team to go against. Their star players will either make no mistakes or pull off the riskiest play you've ever seen. Hit that follow button for more pro Valorant breakdowns.